Well, hello Lego friends and welcome back. Today we're looking at a whole bunch of minifigures that have the superheroes theme. You can see I've actually got my trusty catalogue here, the brick set catalogue, and this is from 2016 onwards, and I've actually got a whole bunch of superheroes out of their packets but nicely positioned on their little plastic bags so the pieces don't get mixed up. So as long as we don't have a massive gust of wind all of a sudden come along, then we should actually be okay. So I'm keeping my eyes out here for what we've got now. I think we've actually got a lot of Avengers and Marvel here today. So we're going to have a little bit of a look through, and what we might start with this one, and it's a really interesting one because I've got my hands on our little friend here, and where I've got it from, the person's already written SH605. So we already know that SH stands for superheroes. So let's look up SH605, because what I would always say as a great Lego librarian is check, before I'm actually just going to solidify that as 605, let's make sure we've actually got all of the torso right, all of the legs right as well. Now in this catalogue, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm going backwards because I see 605, but you can see there's a jump in numbers here, and that's because this little character, 605, is not necessarily sitting in the General Avengers section. So I'm actually going to move through the General Avengers section, still keeping my eye on this magical number here that will tell me where this little friend comes from, and I'm being a little bit cheeky by not mentioning that little person's name, because what I want you to be able to see is that it's really easy to track down. So here we are now in the Avengers movies. We're now SH563. We're looking for 605. No, this little character, not in Avengers Endgame. So moving through again, 605. 605. Come on, reveal yourself. And if you actually see the ticks, these are the little minifigures that I've already got in my collection, and they have already been catalogued. So here we are in the high 700s and 800s. We're in the Infinity Saga. You could say, oh my goodness, and yes, my aim is actually to complete this entire collection. So now we've actually come out of Avengers, and we're actually in the DC Batman collection. So we're looking for SH605. Now, if I do see some friends on the way, how funny is that? I'm actually going to stop, because as I reach over here, I've got one that actually does disturb me quite a bit. Looking at the Scarecrow from Batman, I've got to be honest, Scarecrows totally freak me out. Look at that little face there. And just checking again, little face matches up. On the back of the head, we don't have a smiley face for this little one. We've actually got a weird little fabric simulated head, which again disturbs me quite a bit. We've got the torso. Yes, absolutely, that is the correct torso. Check out the legs. Please, the number of times I've seen people put different legs on other things, that's okay when we're playing, but remember, we're Lego librarians right now. We've got this absolutely perfect. Thank you, little Scarecrow. We are going to catalogue you. So remembering that we are in superheroes, and this is so in the future, because there are a lot, I actually can grab this out and display it in its appropriate spot. And there's our all-important SH275. So I've got that little friend, And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bag that up afterwards. Please know that I'm moving those pieces to the side all together, and I'm putting the all-important tick. So again, got a little bit distracted there. We're looking for SH605, but as I say, if other characters come up, then we'll absolutely catalogue them straight away. Oh, the number of costumes that Batman wears, absolutely awesome. Okay, I think we've got another winner, and this is a really interesting one. So I'm actually going to bring over the purple suit. The purple suit often screams to us Batman, Joker. And here we have torso correct. It's okay to have plain purple legs. Don't you worry about that if that's what you've got. We've got our crazy Joker face, and we've got our watch out, I'm actually planning something Joker face. And of course we've got our green hair here. Now, what's interesting when you look here, I've already got a little red tick. So our little friend here is going to end up being a double. So I'm actually going to move the Joker off to the side, because that little one I may be able to share with friends, but I've actually already got that little Joker. So in terms of display, I'm only putting one of each. Oh, here we go. We've got all of our Batman here. Oh, what are we looking for? 605. See, I get distracted by actually having a really good time. And this is why it's really important to check the torsos, because we've got the Joker here again. Yes, it looks like exactly the same face, but the torso is completely different there. Now, I've actually just seen we've got Shazam here, and I'm reaching across and I'm bringing over my lovely little Shazam. Let's have a look here. Now, firstly, spongy cape. There are a whole variety of Lego minifigure capes. This is a bit spongy. Later on, when we get to Doctor Strange, nice hard plastic for Doctor Strange. Well, we've got the cape right, absolutely. Yes, we've got this little face, that's the open mouth smile. Oh, and then we've got, oh my goodness, look at my eyes face here. We've got the white hood, which is also there. Let's have a look at the all-important torso. Yes, look, there it is. There's the costume. I'll just call that the belt or the sash. Yes, that's right. And plain red legs. Absolutely fantastic. So what I am going to do is I'm going to get my, sorry about that, because I think I just whacked my hand into the microphone. Out of excitement, friends, out of pure excitement. So here we are, we're looking at superheroes, and we're actually in Batman 2 again. That's actually where we just found our Scarecrow. Batman 2, and we've got SH592. And remembering that 592, that SH592 is a unique identifier. A unique identifier for our pieces, for our little Lego minifigure friends. SH592, you're not going to find anybody else except our friend Shazam, tick, with that identifier. So we're moving through again. Having a good old look at some of these awesome characters. Man, they're absolutely very beautiful. I've always been fascinated by superheroes and their look. Ever since I was very small. I'm actually a massive Superman fan, but I absolutely appreciate the Bat as well. Having a little flick through, we're here in Batman. Come on, Batman, reveal yourself. Have we got a little friend here that we could also pair up? Oh, the Riddler. Actually, that's a really interesting Riddler costume. And it also says to me, goodness, I haven't watched that one. I better actually get my self into gear here. And I think we do have another match, and it's actually quite a disturbing match yet again. I'm actually looking here, Scarecrow no hat. All right, Scarecrow, let's see if you are less disturbing to me without a hat. So we've got our little Scarecrow head, and this is the Scarecrow head here. Oh, okay. as disturbing, if not more disturbing, because it is an absolutely mixed up head. Barely could call that a face. Let's have a look at our torso. So here we've got our torso with some of the fabric running down into onto the Scarecrow's suit. I'm using the air quotes because, of course, I'm very disturbed by the Scarecrow, and we've got plain grey legs. So that's not what I was actually looking for, and not what I hoped to see. A couple of Scarecrows that actually freak me out, but guess what? That's actually what I've got, and sometimes you've just got to go with what you've got. So I've got superheroes here. Now, this is from the Dark Knight trilogy. So I'm actually going to pop that in, Dark Knight trilogy, because I do like to have my movie characters collected together. Yes, you know, I absolutely understand I could put all Scarecrows together, all Batmen together, all Iron Men together, but I kind of like having the characters in their movie groups. So, you know, well, that's right now. Who knows if I change further down the line, but the good thing is I can change my mind further down the line if I've got a nice label. So that one's going there, and I'm going Scarecrow no hat, and I'm having a little tick there. Okay, let's keep going. I'm totally off track from finding the one that we were looking for, but you know what? That's okay. Look how many there are to catalogue. Now, I haven't got my hands on this Bane, but gee, I would really like to. I love those extra little ones. Did you hear that? That was a head hitting the floor. Don't worry, there's no gust of wind, so I'm going to grab that head again later on. Batman, Batgirl, and of course we've got the Batgirl from the... I mean, look at this. Batman can actually have his complete own... display shelf, but I'm not doing that at the moment, and I've purposely not got any Batmen out because there are so many. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see if we can do one more before we wrap up for the day. Having a look through, not seeing ones that I've got here at the moment. Some are making me really smile because I'm thinking I'm going to get you. Don't worry, I'm absolutely going to get you. Coming through again, Crazy Quilt, the Lego Batman movie. Love a good bit of quilt. Mwah. Love you, Superman. Thank you for being part of here. Still got, actually, do you know what? I'm going to do a big flip through Batman, and I'm actually, because we had mentioned Doctor Strange before, let's actually flip over to our friend Doctor Strange. Now, I've actually got our guy just here. Here he is, but not the right cape. So I'm actually going to keep turning on because this has actually got a cloth starch cape. So I'm turning over, and it'll be interesting if finally I don't actually match up Doctor Strange, because of all the other characters that I've been mentioning, we might actually have someone hanging around the edges here. So these are in the Eternals. I've got some Eternals coming on. I'm flipping through. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy. Look how I'm actually... moving backwards and forwards. Once we've actually got the collection under control, i.e., you know, when there are only one or two pieces to find, can be absolutely more methodical. But at the moment, I'm actually just trying to catalogue everybody. So when I see someone, I go, right, that's my little person. So here we go again, and I do know I've got some Nebula, and I've got some Gamora around as well. But I'm having a look to see if we can grab someone, and I thought I just had a little Star-Lord. So let's have a look at these pants. Yes, the nice fine details of the red at the top of the pants there. We've also got correct torso with grey hands, so that's looking correct. We've got a lovely hairdo. Yes, that's also a match. And we've got the serious face. Oh my goodness, don't you dare take my Walkman. And then we've got a little bit of a cheeky grin. So this is in fact our Star-Lord. I know we were looking for Doctor Strange, but sometimes these things happen when we are cataloguing heaps of Lego minifigures. So here we go, noting down superheroes, and I'm noting down Guardians. And because I know that that's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm just going to pop volume 3 and put SH873. So here we go. Nicely, I get to put my little tick. Thank you, Star-Lord. You're actually bringing us to the end of having a look at our video today. So friends, take care of yourself. And I'll see you next time. We've got so many other superheroes to catalogue. So Lego Librarian, out.